Hello, my name is Boris. Today's topics on this podcast will be about Black Lives Matter. The Black Lives Matter name itself was created by three women because of the death of Trayvon Martin. It isn't a new protest movement, it is the civil rights, but in the new age. To give a better understanding of the Black Lives Matter movement, I asked Centenary's EOP director Devon to give his take on what it is.
The Black Lives Matter movement is a very, very necessary movement within the United States of America. This movement has come to the front of lots of controversy just because of the title itself, Black Lives. The movement isn't particularly about just black and brown people as much as it is the systematic discrimination against black and brown peoples has been brought to the forefront and into mainstream media. I think that is a very, very necessary movement in order to help us to bring recognition to the need and or the call to attention to the respect or the lack of respect that had been given to these particular groups over centuries within the United States. This movement is not an anti-white or an anti-police movement as much as it is a call to recognize the contributions and necessities for fairness throughout the United States of America.
With that in mind, I read an article about the hashtags and how Black Lives Matter are using it to promote the deaths from police brutality. With the new age of protesting using social media as the base platform to get word around, does it really benefit the organization? So I asked a student named Glennon to give his opinion about it.
The Black Lives Matter movement hashtag, it actually gives light to the people that was affected by it because it gives insight to the people that don't know what happened, because it makes them want to know what happened to the person. It makes them research the person. It actually makes the person think if they're actually serious about the Black Lives movement. Instead, there's some idiots out there that use it in inappropriate ways, but even that still sheds light on the Black Lives Matter movement, because that makes other people look at the hashtag and wonder, what is this person name? Why is they hashtagging this person? Or what they doing with that type of person in their Twitter or whatever they have it at.
With that in mind, I read an article from Tamara and Jermon talking about how gang violence is more prominent than police brutality. And also saying that every black person dies is put in a stereotype that they die from gang violence. So the question is really gang violence more prominent than police brutality?
All right, so I don't think it's so much so that there's more gang violence than police brutality. I honestly think that it could be 50-50, but I think that the only reason why police brutality is being seen now or being recognized now is because with the impact of social media like Instagram, World Star, YouTube, everything is just being seen. And now with certain cops of certain states having to wear body cams and, they're running these body cams, people are actually seeing how aggressive policemen can be. So I think the only reason why gang violence is recognized is because most of the time it's black on black violence. And I mean, not for nothing, a lot of people want to see us like down for the count, and they want to glamorize gang violence because they think that it's cool, or they want to keep us in some type of oppressive state where black people are against black people, and this is the way that we show it is through gang violence.
I would like to thank Lauren, who is a senior at Centenary University, for her last response to that question, and also to the earlier responses from Devon and Glendon. I would like to thank them. I would also like to thank the library database where I got my articles from,